Was it you who said that the theater is the only art form where all the critics are ignoramuses?
I don't think so. Oh, I know what you're referring to. Yeah, what I...
It rings a bell, isn't it? You said someplace in one of the books that, in a sense, you don't entirely believe in the myth of the unified score in the musical theater.
Well, first of all, it can't. You can't get a unified score because there's dialogue in between. Mm-hmm. Operas have no dialogue, and so they can be conceived in the, like Wozzeck, in one long idea. The idea of the long line in music.
That goes from the first movement to the
that
end.
holds the whole thing together.
Right.
Because your problem is, you got a 35-minute piece. How do you hold it together so it isn't just an add-a-pearl? Mm-hmm. So it isn't just tune, 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 tune. Well, you do it with a structure. And I do that with long songs. I still do it. I structure the long line before I start filling in everything. But when you're writing something like Sweeney Todd, where the characters' little cells, they're going to collide, so you start melding them together. So eventually, when you get to the big moments, there is a sense of structure because you've been using the material that you've been setting up all the way through. I found, incidentally, this sounds so pretentiously intellectual, but in fact, what it does is save you a huge amount of work. Because if you can take, I got this idea, and I got this idea, and I got it. Now I'm going to build a score. You don't have to invent very much, do you? You take this one, and you turn it upside down, and it's a new tune. You take this one, you take the harmonies, and say, instead of major, let's make it minor. And suddenly it's a new song. You take this one, and everybody says, oh, see how he held the score together.
It's so fertile.
Exactly. And of course, it's not a